I see people, I see people, so many people, making each day better, each day better, each day better, one song at a time, a daily antidote of song. Salutations, greetings, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever we happen to be in this world today. Happy journey to us all. I'm Arne. I'm your host for this Thursday edition of Daily Antidote of Song. These people at Carpe Diem Arts, how do they do it? How do they do it? Two hands, head nods. Two hands, head nods. Two hands, head nods. Everybody in the room, everybody. Facebook Live too. Salutations, Facebook Live. Great to see you. Today is February 23rd, 2023. I think we're at day 1055, but somebody's going to tell me. And I want to get this party started by saying hello to the Facebook Live family. Y'all know the drill. Up top, from the bottom, to the left, to the right. And just wave to everybody in the room. Go ahead, give it up, give it up. Hey, Satora, if you're out there. And I always love starting this with a jubilant hello to JoJo Rossi, the creator of the series. JoJo making it happen all the time. And then jamming on the one, jamming on the one, jamming on the one, Jaden, our Zoom guru for the day. And let's see, who are the scroomers zooming in the room today? We've got Laris here. Greetings to you. Sheila in Florida. Jim in New York City. Deborah is here. Susan G from Ohio. Bonnie in Boise. Leah in Illinois. We've got Bob. Oh, on the iPad. Oh, okay, and Bob's other half too. Arlene here in Berkeley, great to see you. Linda on Orcas Island. Linda with a friend, I love it. Amanda and Miles representing the great state of Michigan. Great to see you. Kevin with the Magic Flute in DC. Fred in Silver Spring. Kathy on M's iPad. We got one curly top in the room, but there's more to come, I'm sure. Greetings, Storm. Is that a haircut, Storm? Okay, we'll keep moving. Dory and Ollie did make it. Greetings to you both. Phil in Totnes, UK. Pinky's out, baby. Amos, birthday boy. All right, we'll get to you in a minute. Ruth in Birmingham, UK. Good to see you, love. Kate in Charlottesville. Bronwyn in Victoria, BC. Aloysius is somewhere out in the world. Nancy with the moo cow. Deli is here. Kevin is home. Fantastic. Great seeing you here, Kevin, today. Bob is here with orange. You know I love that. You know I do. Annette in California. Great to see you. Hoda in British Columbia. Bob and the Bears in Mabel. And I'm sure, in Bob and the Bears in Massachusetts. I'm sure Mabel will be making an appearance. Marjorie Phillips is also here off camera. My girl Caroline in DC is here. Penny and Ralph in Victoria. We've got LMG, Jenny in Suffolk, UK. Nancy is here. Lori, Anna, and friends. Kat Cox in Vermont. And it's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. I think it is. It's raining in Los Angeles. I'm very excited about that. And if you happen to be new to the Daily Antidote Room today, please feel free to identify yourselves in the chat with your first name, your city, your country, the galaxy, whatever planetary formation you coming from, how you found us, especially on this special day. All right, let's get right to it. We are welcoming today a Grammy nominated musician with a message. He's a singer, he's an MC, he's a storyteller, he's a producer, multi instrumentalist. I think it's guitar, piano. I know there's beatbox up in there. And you a looperologist. He's a looperologist. He is an incredible entrepreneur, an author, motivational speaker, filmmaker, and agent for change. Tell me what you want to know about me. Tell me what you want to know about. We want to know something about you. Open up.
What's up? I'm feeling good. That's what they can know. How's everyone doing? Can I get some love? Can I get some love?
Oh, you're always going to get love. How are you feeling today?
I'm feeling exceptional. I'm feeling exceptional because I get to be here and because I get to share this experience with one of my great friends, Abe the Ambassador. Hey, come say hi to the people so they can see you.
How's it going, y'all?
Right. Okay, let me get the name. It's Abam. What is the name?
ABE, Abe the Ambassador.
Abe the Ambassador. Gotcha. Fantastic. All right. I like
Good,
that you didn't
man.
come empty-handed.
Good.
So we get two for the price of one. All right.
Exactly.
Uh, tell us the song that you're going to be sharing with us today, please.
It's special being here. It's been a while. I'm always blessed when I come. So this is going to be the debut of a new song I wrote just a few weeks ago. I was planning to play it when I went to the Grammys a few weeks ago, but then like live music, I ended up doing another song, so I still haven't had the chance to perform it. This will be my first performance of the song, and I'm excited to debut a version with this amazing audience here.
All
And
right.
it's also going to be like a live remix. That if anybody remembers me, like there's some improvisation involved. So I need help writing the second verse. So I'm going to get some crowd input at one point, and then we'll make a song together.
Fantastic, fantastic. Okay, teach us our part, please.
Okay, it is rather complicated. I will, like, full disclosure, it involves some spelling. It has this, like, probably like one of the biggest words on the planet, and that's love. So, a refresher. Does anyone know how to spell love? Let me see. I'm working my Zoom, working my own Zoom. They got me big here. I need to see. I love it. Okay, perfect. I see pretty faces, beautiful smiles. I see people mouthing it out. I see some hand signs. I see some hearts. Real quick, let's do it for the gram. Everybody put your hearts up. Hearts up, hearts up. All right, perfect. If you ever get lost in the mix, right, like the music gets to going, the beats, we got scratches, you get lost, it's kind of like all you got to do is throw your heart up. Show love. All right, perfect. And if you're like fancy, and you know how to sign, you could even sign it. So actually, let me walk you through it. This is how it goes. Let's spell love. This is how it goes. L-O-V-E. Love is the key. It's not spoken. I'm just sharing it with you slow before we get into it. Before Abe starts to do all the fancy stuff. Do something fancy, Abe. Do something. See, before we get to that, we're keeping it simple. Keeping it simple. All right, it's like slow motion. Okay, quarter speed. So L-O-V-E. Is love is the key. Now I'm gonna add some accompaniment to that. Let me see. Put some music to it. Let me see. Okay. You like it? L-O-V-E. Love is the key. L-O-V-E. Love is the key. Okay, y'all made my day. That's it. I'm done. I'm just gonna go ahead and call it a day. Y'all look beautiful.
We ain't letting you off that easy. Nuh-uh,
But I
nuh-uh.
understand, like, it's hard. Like, this is the hardest part about being a live performer. Sometimes I can't look at the audience when I'm performing the song because if they're too excited, then I get excited and then I mess up. And so, because I'm like, I lose the focus. And so it was so amazing that this was my first time performing the song, and like the way that I envisioned it in my head is how it just transpired. Like, people caught on, y'all were doing it. It was awesome. Hold up, I know this is being recorded, but
It is. So let's do it a couple times because we want to bring Abe the ambassador in.
all right, all right. Well, he does this thing. Like, yeah, he does this thing. All right, let me see. Here we go one more time. L-O-V-E. Love is a key. L-O-V-E. Love is a key. Perfect. So what's gonna happen is this is how we're gonna map the song out. So I play that part, we sing that part together. Then I'm gonna do a verse that I already wrote, spoken word piece, talking about my perspective, my angle on love. Then we're gonna go back to the chorus again. Then we're gonna have a little crowd interaction. So stay ready. When we get to the crowd interaction part, I encourage you not to be driving or to hold a hot cup of coffee. Like your hands will be needed for something else. So no coffee. That's my disclaimer. And if you're at your computer, so you might want to avoid liquids altogether. All right, cool. So then after we do that part, here we go. So now I need you to tell me a word that comes to mind when you think of love. Because what's going to happen is I'm crowdsourcing the second verse right now. So just one word, so you could be like community, fellowship, family, yeah. And then you just type that in the chat, and then I'm going to pick a couple of those, and I'm going to make up the second verse live on the spot based off of your crowd participation. So basically, we're making this song together. Co-create. I love it. Let me see. Down. Mic check.
And you got to give a special shout out to Amos because it's his birthday. So somehow let's put it in there.
I love it. Everybody right now, let's just show Amos some love. All right, perfect. I like it. I love this room. All right, cool. One more time, we're going to do the chorus just to do it. Let me go ahead and see those signs, those hands, and after that, we're going to stop. I'm going to play the track. We're going to have to do our thing. Here we go. L.O.V.E. Love is the key. Hold up. They keep 1 second. Perfect. All right, one more time. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Let's do it. L.O.V.E. Love is the key. L.O.V.E. Love is the key. Give it up for yourselves. Give it up. All right, cool. Now let's put it all together. Let me see what we got in the chat. We got encompassing, hugs. Nancy says determination. We have children, persistence, friends, belonging, respect, home. Yeah, love is home. Easy. Love is easy. I think that's what people forget a lot. Even for hard people that are hard to love, but it's still easy to love them. Like, all right, perfect. I think y'all are going to feel this song based off of the great input you gave me. Y'all will feel this. All right, let's do it. Okay. I love it. Many smiles. If you feel the beat, you can just bob with it. Get ready, bring your best self, let's do it. L.O.V.E. Love is the key. L.O.V.E. Love is the key. Faith, hope, love, one's greater. One can give you grace to show love to a hater. One can give you strength so we can help a neighbor. Basking around, I'm talking 32 flavors, that's love. Express it how you wanna. Know what come in styles like Netflix genres. You can love your homie, you can love your mama. You can love a hater though you know you don't wanna. And no, they don't deserve it. Always ending up where your last nerve is. Walking in peace though, that's how you play it perfect. Cause talking greasy, that'll have you out your purpose. Hey, but that ain't how it go though. God is love, rep the cross, rep the logo. The world crazy and they want you out here loco. But you keep it moving like a pogo. And show L.O.V.E. Love is the key. L.O.V.E. Love is the key. Hey, put your hands in the sky and wave from side to side. Now's the time to let your light shine. Hey, put your hands up in the sky, wave from side to side, and let your light shine. Annette in the chat said home. When you got love, you'll never be alone. It's all good, you can be persistent. Even if they hate you, be resistant. You gotta be the lead, then you can glow. That's what Storm said, and that's for sure. Love, some people call it music. Love is good, love is God, don't confuse it. I choose to be compassionate. So right now, yes, I'm just dancing, man. I see we even have a guest with Amanda. Now check this out. Tell me, can you even handle what I do and how when I do it? I love how everyone's moving. Oh my God, Kevin's playing the flute in. It's so Houston. I said L.O.V.E. Love is love is the key. L.O.V.E. Love is the key. Love is the key. Love is the key. Give it
Love
up,
is
give it up,
the
give it
key.
up.
Love is the key. Yeah.
There it is. There it is.
Saul Paul, y'all. Saul Paul and Abe the Ambassador. Give it up for them.
Special shout out to my friend Reggie Harris. I see you, Mr. Harris.
Are we going to bring him in? We're going to bring
Long
him in.
time no see. I haven't seen that amazing musician right there in a while. I'm
I
gonna be
know.
like him when I grow up.
It's good to see him. It's good to have you here, Reggie. Thank you so
Good to
much.
be here and good to see you all, and thank you for the gift of love this morning.
That,
Hey,
that's right. That's right. That's right. Okay, Saul Paul. Full disclosure, we began contacting each other a few weeks back in relation to our mutual friend, E. Ethelbert Miller, who is a
correct,
Grammy
correct.
nominee for his Black Men Are Precious recording that you were involved in. Tell us about your role in the project.
I was the producer on the project. Um, At the work, birthed this concept, not in addition to the poetry, but the concept Black Men Are Precious. So when given the opportunity to play part and amplify that work, how can I not? Like myself, I am a black man. I recognize I had an amazing grandmother who raised me and taught me daily how precious my life was. She was the one who gave me the gift of love. She's why I write songs like "Love Is the Key." I realize the power of it, um, and that's just so powerful and it's so rich and it's so layered. As a songwriter, as a poet, as a communicator, I love layered art, and that phrase in and of itself, "Black men are precious." It's so powerful and it's so layered because it touches on so many different things.
And so, tell us about the production because for those who don't know, this was the inaugural year of the poetry category with the Grammys. And so, how did you all approach poetry, adding music to his poetry?
To me, it was natural because most people don't recognize the acronym RAP, like what it stands for, rhythm and poetry.
In the poetry.
So if you take away the rhythm, that's when you just have the spoken word, kind of like the verse earlier when I was saying, you said the spoken word and it's to the beat, so people might not get it, but there's like the opening lyrics say, "Love is patient, love is." Actually, that was a different verse. I didn't do that one. Let me see. Well, here's a spoken word. Like, love is patient, love is kind. Got me on my Stevie Wonder, turning a blind eye. But anyway, that's how poetry works, right? Like it's poetry, but then once you put a beat to it, like love is patient, love is kind. Got me on my Stevie Wonder, turning a blind eye. So for me, it was natural to add music to poetry because they go together. That's my generation. I know there was a generation before me. That's why, again, with this being the first, the inaugural category of spoken word poetry in the Grammys is profound because poetry is a age-old profession, age-old craft that deserves to be celebrated and that we as humans have used for so long. And Ethelbert is one of those. I don't know if there's a Mount Everest of poetry. He
He's at the
deserves to
top
be
of it.
on it. So I love that he was a part of this initial award, this initial version of the category and whatnot. But it was amazing. So I'll just
Okay,
leave it. I'll leave it there. But yeah, so it was natural to put music to poetry. That's natural for me.
fantastic, fantastic. And you had a good time in LA?
I did. Anybody wants to see, you can go visit my Instagram. It was cataloged. We had there were tuxedos, gowns, capes.
Everything.
Get it
It was
well.
all there. All right. Well, I was happy to be able to connect with you. Um, let's talk about Pearly Collins. Let's talk about Pearly Collins.
There's this scripture in the Bible where God said, Jesus says, like, if you've seen me, you've seen God, you've seen the Father. If you've seen me, you've seen Pearlie, because I'm her legacy. She's my grandmother,
Maternal or fraternal? Paternal.
maternal. Yeah. Yeah, she's my mother's mother. She was everybody's grandmother. She was my mother's mother, but she was the neighborhood's grandmother. Everybody called her Big Mama. I just called her Mama. She was the only mother that I knew. She adopted me. She raised me. I was telling Abe off camera before we got on when I was bragging on y'all in this group, um, and I was like, well, I don't know how to say it without y'all getting offended, but like y'all know y'all old, right? Receive
Of
that.
course.
That's a gift. Now I
Of
say that,
course.
right?
Of
I say that
course.
to the people. Yeah.
Absolutely.
But
I
no,
celebrate it.
some people
I
they be like,
celebrate.
yeah. But me, I'm big on that. Like that's the goal. The goal in life is to grow old. Side note, let me get on my soapbox. People have this crazy phrase: "The good die young." That's not true. If someone died young, it was sad or tragic, or they did it wrong. But that's a whole nother conversation. So
Choices. Choices,
I love it.
right?
I love it that some people feel it, and it's like, yes, 'cause like ageism is real, right? I'm black in America, racism is real. Actually, ageism is real as well, and people don't often think about these things. And I don't know why I think about it, but that's what I was telling Abe. Is like maybe because I was raised by an old woman. Like when I was 3, my grandmother was 68. She
Wow.
had already reared 16 kids of
Right.
her own. But when
Woo!
she raised me as an only child, so it was just me and her. Because I got
Oh,
to be this only child and got to receive all of her
all
love.
that love.
She did it
Ooh.
sacrificially. She made a way for me, but I was exposed. I think being exposed to her because when I was younger, I had an old soul. As I grow older, I just got an older soul. Being around her, like, but it's a freedom because you have to live long enough to actually start to realize that a lot of stuff that's out here in the world is basura. I speak a little Spanish. That means trash, right? Like a lot of philosophies, logic, the way that people do things that you think are important, they're really not that important. That's why like I can write a song like Love because I actually know what's important. But it was also seeing my grandmother raise me on food stamps and her Social Security check and
Wow.
food from the church food pantry.
But you
Yeah,
got that good home training, though. You got that good home
I got
training.
more than that. Yeah, I got good home training. I got
A
more.
lot of love.
She taught me. She gave me a lot of love, and she also taught me that as long as you have something, you have something to give. Because I grew up in a little wood house sitting on bricks in Houston. Crazy part is every week, even though she was getting food from the church food pantry, every week people would come to our house and she would give them plates of food that she had fixed. And so, like in hindsight, what that taught me that is as long as you have something, you have something to give. So when you talk about Pearlie Collins, when you see me, like last fall, my team and I, we went on a 100-city tour, 32 states. We saw 75,000 students and just loved on them and encouraged them and challenged them to be change makers in their own community. And they did to the tune of volunteering 64,000 volunteer hours. But that was what I learned from my grandmother. Like, if you got something, then you give it and you empower other people to go be successful themselves. So, yeah, if you see me, you've seen Pearlie. I'm her legacy.
Okay, so I need to know, did Grandmama Pearlie make hot water cornbread?
Um, I don't know if she made hot water cornbread. She
Okay,
made
you know
cornbread.
it.
She
Okay.
made collard greens, soul food. She used to throw down. But if we tell the whole story, I'm not gonna rewrite history. I was a little kid. Like, what is we eating? Like my family ate rodents, squirrel. You ever ate coon, squirrel, rabbit? I was like, this is stuff you find in the forest. Why are we eating that, mama? Chitlins.
Wow.
But, you know, she came. She was actually she had to pick cotton when she was young. It was crazy. So, but she definitely passed on a lot of wisdom and insight to me. And I guess she taught me how to cook as well. Because even though I don't like to, I'm pretty good at it.
Okay. All right. We gonna find out. I might roll up on you in Austin one day.
You
Let's
should.
talk. Let's talk about your Be the Change challenge. You got the tour and the challenge. Let's talk about it.
The tour, yeah, the Be the Change Challenge. One my take is later if anybody wants to go watch it, you can go watch. I did a TED talk. It's called How We Can All Be the Change. You
I
know,
think you did 3 TED Talks. You
I
did.
did. But the
That's
most recent was How to Be the Change. But I did do 3 TED talks. So my take on Be the Change is the fact is we all stay on the same planet. The truth is we each live in our own world, and I encourage people to be the change in the world they live in, which is a very creative way of saying like you don't have to worry about if the government did this, if the president did that, if the homeowners association did this. You can just worry about what's going on in your world, and you can be the change in your world, and then you can scale that. Like me, like literally, my goal is to change the world, but that's like somebody else's. Their goal is to change their neighborhood. Somebody else's goal is really just to change their household, and each one of those is valid. It's basically like you be the change in the world you live in. It's self empowerment, and it takes away that bitterness of being mad and disgruntled that something's not happening that you want to see. But like the song I just got through singing says, we're all empowered to show love and be the change. So
Wow, I love
that's the
it.
challenge. And right now, we like as I mentioned recently, our goal was to inspire 50,000 students to do 50,000 hours. We exceeded that. We had 75,000 students that did 64,000 hours, and now I'm dreaming bigger. So now we're spreading our scope, and now the goal is 250,000 hours, and it's not just for students. It's for like everyone that's on the Zoom call right now. I'd encourage you to accept the Be the Change challenge. You be the change right where you are, and you get to do it how you want to do it. There's no like, because that's also the twist. There's no right way or wrong way to be the change. Like, oh, you have to do this. That was also what the kids did. They got to select their own volunteerism project. They decided how they wanted to be the change. Some of you might have got notes from them. Many kids are. It's crazy to be around young children, right? We did elementary, middle school, and high school. But elementary, some of the elementary school students in the DC, well, I know we're everywhere, but like some of the ones in the Fairfax County, DC area, they decided they wanted to use their gift of literary art and write notes of encouragement and affirmation, and then they sent it to their elders and their seniors.
Yeah, I'm loving it. I'm loving it. I'm loving that you are connecting with so many kids of all age of lots of ages. I'm really curious. What do you think, generally speaking, kids most want to hear from adults?
That's a great question. What just popped into my head, to know that they're loved, to know that they're accepted, like realistically, because there's a lot of pressure. There's a lot of social pressure. Um,
Woo.
I was on a call earlier today, this morning. I was invited to a school, um, and it's an alternative school where students have already been had so many behavioral issues that they've been removed from their parent school, and then this is where they send them to. And I was privy to overhear this conversation between two administrators, and they love the kids, and one of them, there's one that just had this immense love, and you could see it because there was this one, and she was like, I don't know, I think the parents may be in denial because their kid had like maybe over 200 infractions, which is like ridiculous. Like it's hard to count to 200, let alone do something, get in trouble 200 times.
Yeah.
But anyway, and it was like, I don't know, they just, she said something I was taken aback by, and it was like, they're just bad. Maybe they're just bad. But then the other adult didn't get offended by that. She didn't even address it, but she made a point. She was like, I don't know if they're just bad, but it's hard for them and the culture that they live in because social media and what they see. Like if we can really have empathy, because we've all lived. It doesn't matter what generation or era we lived in. We all we know what social pressure is. We know what temptation is. We
And it's
know.
it's so intense now with social media because it's not just your school or your classroom, it's the
Exactly.
entire world. The entire world has access to people.
Just like right now, we can do this, and if we checked in, and I told everybody in the chat, don't do it, don't do it. But if I told everybody, like, tell us where you're zooming in from, it would be vast. It's like all across the country, and it's like the same. So, but we're using technology for good. There are people that are. It could also be used. Guns can be used to protect and serve, or guns can be used to rob. Technology can be used to bring people together, or it can also be like used to belittle, to hurt, to hinder, and these kids have to deal with that. So for them to know that they're loved and supported as they are, not like when they grow up, they can be accepted, they can find their way, but to know right now, and I know that because like that's what I stumbled across. That's what Pearlie gave me. I took it for granted when I was young. Like that's what kids do. Like I took it for granted. I should not be in my right mind now. That's what I realized. Like there's no other way to say it. Like, with all
But
that
this is your
I've been,
destiny. This is your destiny, Saul Paul.
it's
So,
definitely my
you
destiny,
know,
my purpose, my call,
yeah.
and it was a gift that my grandmother raised me. I had two older brothers. Like I came from a family where every male before me was incarcerated and went to prison.
Mm, mm,
Like there was
mm,
generational poverty.
mm.
Like I was the first person in my family to ever go to college. I just found out yesterday. So I changed the trajectory of my entire family. But um, I realized, but I took it for granted how amazing my grandmother was, and I'm blessed now because I have many adult friends that, pain is not comparable. You don't really compare it. Everybody's situation is that situation. But after hearing some of my friends' scenarios, and by their own admission, they're like, "Oh, don't cry for me, SaulPaul. My situation wasn't as bad as yours." Um, I went through so much, but I realized the reason why I was able to survive and stand is because I knew I was loved. I knew
Ooh,
that there was nothing I could do to make my grandmother love me less. Like I took advantage of that. Like my aunts and uncles tell a whole different story of my childhood. They were like, "Boy, you was bad. You was terrible. Like you treated our grandmother so terrible." But what it was is like I knew that no matter what I did, my grandmother was not going to love me less. Her love wasn't conditional. She
wow.
raised me to know what like God's love is like unconditional, not based off of like, yeah, until you do this. It was like, no, I know she loves me. And that gave me a different confidence. It's why I'm well adjusted in life now. It's why I'm confident. It's why I can dream big. It's why I know it's okay to try something and fail. It's why I know that I can keep going regardless. And so that's a gift that any adult could give to a child. It doesn't have to be your child. You could just, and it happens often. It's so crazy. I go to schools and there kids. You would think like this kid is the cool kid. People look up to this kid, but that kid's main influence at the school will be like an older adult who is like not cool, not connected to that child's culture, not that child's teacher, not there even in their class. It could be like the custodian. It would be just like a tutor, a volunteer, a bus driver. And it's just an adult who has a heart for young people and they love them and they support them because they don't usually get that.
So your message to the adults in the room here today is when we see a kid that we might not even know, express love in some way.
That's it. It goes far. It goes far. It's like
Love
farther
it.
than you know. And then if we can also appreciate like kids got game face, adults have game faces, right? So we're trained to not like show how we feel. We act like oh okay yeah. But no, it speaks multitudes. It goes like
Wow.
volumes. It just goes on, and you don't need permission to do it. Like that's why I wrote that song, "Love." I don't need permission to love on people.
I
That's
love
what
it.
MLK. Actually, that song was inspired. The backstory behind "Love" is I was recently at an MLK event last month, um, and it just finally clicked like how amazing Dr. King was, because he's canon. We all know Dr. King. That's why he has a day. And but because I went to South Africa last summer, and I got to that was a mind blowing experience going to South Africa, Johannesburg, but also I got to discover and learn about Mandela, and
Ooh,
Mandela is amazing, right? Like that's just like whoa.
popping out. Okay, we got to talk about that. We have to compare South Africa stories. I want to take a minute to bring Reggie Harris in here. Reggie is a especially beloved musician, artist, giver in this community, social justice, guitar, singer, songwriter, producer. Is Saul Paul? Is Saul Paul making you proud today?
Well, Saul Paul is blessing my heart. So are you, my dear sister. I am so grateful for the work that you are doing, Saul Paul, and for it's really funny when I was growing up, the old folks, used to step up and give their testimony,
Hello.
and that is exactly what you are doing here today. And we as young people, I heard you. We as young people kind of said, "Why are these old people taking so much time and talking about all this stuff?"
Right.
But the gift was that they were giving us their heart. They were giving us their experience. They were grounding us in the courage and the faith and the confidence that we didn't know we would need later.
That
And
part.
when it came time for that to be important, it was already there. So I just love the fact that you are now doing that all around the world. And yes, you are dreaming big and you are being big. In such a way that it is also very, very small. The small gifts that you are giving in all the places that you give are allowing people access to put it into their own lives. So I say amen, hallelujah.
Amen. Hallelujah.
I like the torch. I like the torch. I feel the torch being lit. I feel it. I
What we're
feel it.
doing, right? That's what we're doing.
That's what we're supposed to do. That's what we're supposed to do. Saul Paul, you doing a lots of things. You've got South by Southwest coming up soon.
I do. If anybody's in Austin, wants to come to Austin, we have multiple events. I'm playing an official showcase with my guy Abe on Thursday, March 16th. We're also hosting an event for Changemakers. Reggie, when I was first introduced to Reggie, it was when through his great good friend Alistair Mook, um, and then I was able to get him to play a showcase that I hosted for the Folk Alliance called Changemakers and Champions. I really love this Changemaker theme and platform, and so on Tuesday, March 7th, we're hosting a Changemakers Summit, a global Changemakers Summit in Austin, because people come from all across the world, and so we're hosting this event, free and open to the public, and we will stream some of it. So who knows? Maybe we should partner and open it up to this community, and folks can click on it.
Absolutely.
There'll be some amazing
Absolutely.
individuals. But yeah, that's what we have coming up. In addition to some other stuff.
Okay, all right. So Jaden has put all your information in the chat. Before we go, I want Abe the ambassador to come up. We need to see your face, bro. Come on up.
Oh,
Come on up. What you got to say for yourself? What you got to say for yourself?
Oh my goodness! It's just being in this man's presence. It just wants you to. It encourages me to raise the bar and be the best that I can be behind the turntables as a voice with my fingers,
Hey.
and just kind of back him up and speak the
This-
presence that we have and the music and the talent that we can share with y'all. So
You're actually DJing. You're teaching a DJ workshop this weekend.
yes,
Or this weekend.
yeah, I teach turntablism to children and do a lot of events in our community that we're.
Put it in the chat. Put it in the chat so people can know. So people can know. Okay,
Actually, yeah, it's pretty cool.
fantastic.
I'll share with everyone the Olympics are going. The break dancing, b-boying will be in the Olympics for the first time in history in 2024 in Paris. And, the great minds behind that are local to our community, Austin, Texas. They do global events.
All right.
And he's partnering with them. That's what they're hosting this weekend, like the five elements of hip hop:
Yep.
MCing, breakdancing, b-boying,
Put it in the chat. Put it in the chat.
music,
Thank you.
culture.
Thank you. Thank you. Okay, can we get that song again? Can we get a little bit more love? Just a little bit more love, Saul Paul.
I love it. My favorite part is watching everybody participate, so let's do it. L.O.V.E. Love is the key. L.O.V.E. Love is the key. Love is patient, love is kind. Got me on my Stevie Wonder, turning the blind eye. I'm knowing she finessing, I'm knowing that he lying, but hey, can't be hate, so I chill and be fine. My name in the skylines, they stalking my timeline. Too blessed to be stressed, can't damn block my shine. So I lead by example, serving these free samples, choosing to bet on love, cause I know it's the best gamble. L.O.V.E. Love is the key. L.O.V.E. Love is the key. Hearts up, let me see your hearts up. 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 L.O.V.E. Love is the key. Love is the key. Love is the key.
Love is the key. All right.
Bring your stuff into the song, you better chill out.
Saul Paul, everybody. Saul Paul. And Abe the ambassador. Give it up for them both. Yeah. Wow. Thank you so much for being here with us, sharing your time, your talents, and all the goodness, all the great information you've given us. Just be love. Be the love that we need. Let's be the love that we need. Everybody, let's breathe that in. Mm. Okay. All right. I need to kind of wrap this up. Someone asked me for a follow-up of the Black Colorado farmer family that was being terrorized by their white neighbors. I mentioned this, I think it was last week or maybe it was week before last. This is husband and wife Courtney Mallory and Nicole Mallory. Um, they are in the midst of a serious intimidation campaign. It's happening as we speak. So it's gotten a lot of national attention, but that has not stopped the intimidation. People are there's still pushback. So I understand their GoFundMe has expanded, but the damage to their property is also continuing. So it's an ongoing cycle. Let's all keep our eyes on it. Let's all keep our eyes on it. Let's all keep our eyes on it as it happens. I put information in the chat, and let's say a prayer and send love. Send love. All right. How many people were at the community sing the other day? How many people were there? All right. All right, all right, all right, all right, all right. Yeah, some of my favorite folks are there. Remember, Jaden is always looking for photos for the community corner. Let's see. Is there anything else I need to announce? Okay, I think that's it. I think that's it. I'm happy to see you all here. Let's give a hand again to SaulPaul, musician with the message, also to AB Ambassador, and just a special what's up to Joe Rossi. I mean, she keeps this flowing and going, and we're being fed. We're being fed every single day. And y'all, this ain't easy. I know she make it look easy, but it ain't easy. So let's throw up some loves for JoJo Rossi. Come on, throw them up. Throw them up. JoJo Rossi. I love it. Love is Love is the key. We're gonna work on that, bro. We're gonna work on it. Okay, everybody. Let's see. Before I say goodbye to the Facebook Live family, I want to encourage any new people in the room. You got a special treat today, but every day is a special treat. Put your name in the chat where you're from, and one of these days, there's gonna be some fish in the mail. Okay, I'm putting fish in the mail now. Jojo, I can't help myself. Let's thank Reggie Harris for his presence, just being here. You always make us feel so loved and so cared for. Thank you, Reggie Harris. And yeah, we got to do we got some work to do, Reggie. We got some work to do. All right, let's go around the room. Let's thank Jaden Brick for all of the wonderful Zoom guru-ish magic that she happens to make sure happens. Laris, so happy to see you here today. Thank you for all that love. I love that love in the background. But come forward. We need to see you too. Sheila in Florida, I hope all is well with you. Thank you for being here. Jim in New York City. I'll be in New York City in a couple of months. Yeah, I've just booked something there. So maybe we'll see each other. Susan G, wearing the orange. Reppin' Ohio, always good to see you. Always good. Bonnie in Boise, lovely to see you today, Bonnie. Thank you. Leah in Illinois, great to see you. I love the flowers. Arlene in Berkeley, always wonderful to see you. Amanda and Miles, representing the wonderful state of Michigan. Great having you here. Kevin in the Magic Flute in DC, thank you for being here as always. Kathy on M's iPad, great to see you. Phil in Totnes, UK. Good to see you always, love. And you're right next to Ruth. How did y'all do that? Ruth in Birmingham. Pinkies up. Y'all right next to each other. Look. Great seeing you also. Bob, thank you for being here and thank you for the orange. Annette in California. Hey, I'm loving the red, girl. Good to see you. Hoda in British Columbia. Wonderful having you here. Gary with solutions. All the solutions that we need for love is here. Kate in Charlottesville. I'm loving the hearts. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. That's a lot of love. I bet they smell good too. Great having you here. Diane in Puerto Rico. Lovely seeing you. Thank you for being here. Linda in Concord, Massachusetts. Great seeing you. Thank you so much. Suzanne in Maryland is here. Appreciate you. Dory and Ollie has made an appearance. Bow down, y'all. Bow down. Ali is here. Great having you both here. Thank you. Linda on Orcas Island. Thank you for being here so much. Amos, birthday boy. Amos. Yo, is Saul Paul still here? I can't tell. We gotta do a happy birthday. Kevin is here. Day 1054. Great to see you, Kevin. Welcome home. Welcome home. And we've got Bob. Oh, we got the Lovebirds. The Lovebirds on the iPad. Great to see you. Okay, y'all are moving fast. Deli's here. Thank you for being here, Deli. Hey, Cricket. I saw you dancing. Good seeing you. Hey, Storm. Lovely seeing you, my friend. Fred in Silver Spring. Always great to see you. LMG. Oh, who is that? A fur baby. Oh, whoa, whoa. I love it. We got one curly top, two curly tops, three curly tops in the house. All right. I'm loving, loving, loving it. Jamie's here from Victoria. Aloysius is somewhere in the world spreading love. Caroline is always being love in DC. Penny and Ralph in Victoria. Nancy's here with the Moo Cow. Loriana and friends. Kat Cox in Vermont. Martha Wagner. Is Saul Paul still here? Is Saul Paul still here? Can he open up? Is Saul Paul still here? Did he leave? Let's just sing happy birthday to Amos. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Happy birthday to you. Oh, Spotlight Susan G. Happy birthday to you. Happy
Happy
birthday,
birthday, dear Amos.
Happy
Happy
birthday
to
to
Where's the flute?
All
you.
right.
Happy
All right.
birthday.
All right.
Happy
All right.
birthday.
Love it. Love seeing you here. Jojo, are you around? Jojo, are you near? I got to go out in.
Oh, yes, I'm here. Sorry, I just did a mute all, Arne, so I got you too. You got to unmute. Thank you so much for all of that, Arne. You were
Oh,
fab today.
fantastic. I get to use an umbrella today. I'm so excited. And I have boots. I have rain boots. I'm going to put my rain boots on. Okay, I got to go.
Hi, lots of love, Arne. Thank you so much. I get to wear flip-flops and a tank top today, so I'm like super happy too. Thanks everybody out there on Facebook Live for joining us. We're here every single day at noon Eastern singing a song with one cool cat or another, so please jump in the room tomorrow and every day to be with us. Everybody help me say goodbye to Facebook. Bye, Facebook.